I think it's one of those books which I've got all these massive tomes on Romans, like volumes and volumes and volumes. And I think sometimes people have studied Romans and think, oh, it's like very academic. And certainly the books written on it sometimes are, with multi-volumes and debates. And quite often those books really are debating with each other, really, rather than actually the book. But I think what has helped me is realizing, like, the Apostle Paul, he's a church planter. Mm. And he's not some professor, like, producing his dissertation in a university or something like that. He's a church planter, and he's in the middle of trying to do some church planting, and he's heading from one place to another. And then he's really writing a letter because he's wanting a particular church to get into international church planting. And there's this church at Rome, and he's like, oh, if they got really into and got this vision that they could take the gospel anywhere in the world and plant churches, if they do that, that'll be amazing. Because he's thinking, oh, Roman Empire reach and things like that. And of course, that church did. And you think, well, the church, the Roman church, is like today, you might say, well, that's a complicated thing. Yeah, okay, it becomes complicated as history goes on, the Church of Rome. But that is how mega successful it was. So I feel the key to it is not, because people, as you said, people can be like, oh, it's too much for me, but Romans. No, don't read it like that. Read it as if this is a church planter who's saying, listen, you're going to get hit with lots of questions when you're doing church planting, like, why, what's gone wrong with the world? And is this fair that God saves bad people? And, you know, oh, it's the gospel. You can just sin all the time then if he just, all these sorts of questions. He actually deals with them all because he's really saying, just get out there and start planting church. Go anywhere with this gospel. It'll work anywhere. And you've got answers to all the questions people will raise.
He's training us for mission and training the Romans for mission, isn't he, in this letter?